Good morning. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, it's upside down. This one. I think. I'm trying to get used to a new holder. There we go. Now I guess you can hear me. Hey, y'all. Sound like Ross, don't it? Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all up? Y'all know what time it is. You know what time it is. Same time every Sunday. Yes, indeed. Well, come on in. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I appreciate that. Who is all the people up this morning? Good morning. Happy Sunday. Hey, how y'all doing? Let me see. Hey, Myra. Sabrina. How y'all doing? Legend. What you doing up on a Sunday morning? You going to church too? Huh? Well, have mercy, Jesus. Right along time to church. Yeah, Myra. I'm up early this morning. It's going to be churching all day today. 10 o'clock. I think service starts now at 10:10 on Facebook with our church, Greater Barbers. And then we're going to have a little break. And then 3 o'clock, we're going to Hitchcock, Texas. Is it Hitchcock? Yeah, Hitchcock. For 3 o'clock. So I ain't complaining. With as crazy as these people out here are on YouTube, baby, you better go get some Jesus on Sunday to try to deal with these folks. I done told y'all. I ain't playing. Y'all saw how crazy last week was when the lady came for me with the lies about some darn seasoning that I didn't even know nothing about. I was just sitting there thinking about that last night. And I say, it's some weird people out here on these YouTube. And I done told YouTube on my channel, before they let anybody else get a channel, they need to have some kind of psychiatric evaluation. You don't need people out here with channels misleading people and misguiding people and taking people straight to hell. Because that's what they doing. All these lies and all this make-believe and living in these fantasy worlds and stuff. They ain't real. What's wrong with these people? Then I saw the woman went over there and did a 5-hour marathon and got roasted to death. Did y'all see Miss America last night? And then there's Ocean. Why he didn't go over there to help that woman? They been together all this time plotting and planning. But all of a sudden when she crossed the street by herself. You see the friendships out here? I don't want no parts of it. Like I said, I came along. I made my decision on my own. And it's just like, it only takes a little while to be out here to see who these people really, really are. Now, how they thought they were going to hurt me, didn't I tell these folks I'm going to live whether I'm on YouTube or not? At my age, you think I'm out here for YouTube to take care of me? Now, that had already been settled, okay? Because you can't depend on YouTube. You cannot depend on social media for your livelihood, okay? Now, we got examples out here now. We got Coco. Where is it? They ain't on YouTube. Why? Ain't nobody watching. We got Ocean. Sweet Tea. He was on her panel last night. And I confronted him. Her topic was worth confronting. She was over there defending herself against this woman, but I'm defending myself against who you got on your panel, which is Ocean. He showed his ass last night and did the same thing that woman did. I questioned him. Y'all that was in the chat know I questioned him. What did I ever do to you? Why are you coming after me when all I did is help you with your content? And then he got up there and said on the panel, y'all can't even see it now because she made it private. But he got up there and said, yeah, Ms.V really, she helped me, but she a sugar mama. Okay. How do you know? You been between my legs, Ocean? You know somebody that's been between my legs? No. You see how ignorant these people are? That's why he was having an anxiety attack the other night on that woman's channel. That man, okay, and I'm going to tell you something else they do. When you catch them in lies, they screw up their pages. The OG scrubbed his page. Roz scrubbed her page. The lady scrubbed her page, fake story. Took all the videos down after I confronted her. She went across the street the next morning. She ain't got nothing over there but one music video. I went back to Strack Ocean last night. But some say, go into his channel, just see, because Sweet Tea was saying, oh, you got a big platform. He might have a lot of people that have subscribed, but they ain't in there. One of the videos, it was one person in the video. And it's live. On another one, he had 3 people. So you talking to a live with 3 people in it with 6,000 followers. Something wrong with that picture. It's like I said, when people leave you, they don't always unsubscribe. They'll leave their subscription there and move on. These people out here are slow. Real slow. They depending on this YouTube money and this Facebook money. They don't have no content. They don't know what to talk about. They don't know who to talk about. But you know what? I say, you know, I told them in the chat what I was going to do. Treese told him to take a video down, didn't she? And she struck him. Miss LaTruth struck the OG, right? Nobody wants you to use their content without their permission. He took my content from YouTube and took it over to Facebook where I wouldn't see it because he had been lurking in the bushes and watching and listening. So he knew my page was hacked up until 2 Sundays ago. How I found out that he had used my video was through a church member. When I got the church, the lady say, you were so funny on Facebook. And I looked at her and I'm like, lady, I ain't been on no Facebook. My Facebook been hacked for a couple of weeks now. I ain't even bothered to go. I remember I told y'all I was going to the Geek Squad. And somebody said they wouldn't even do an Android. But it just so happened that a young girl at church is a whiz with unhacking pages and stuff. Baby, it took her about 15 minutes and she had me right back together again. That's when I saw what they were talking about. Do you think I appreciate him using my content on Facebook and I'm not even doing content over there on Facebook? I'm not even interacting on Facebook and haven't since I came out here and I dropped maybe 2 or 3 videos over there. And I told y'all all those men came into my personal space in my message. And I decided, this is not for me. I can't be bothered with that. I got too much to do in my life. But apparently these people live YouTube. They live and they breathe YouTube. I don't see how you could sit up every day and keep up with your personal life and just look at YouTube all day long. It's amazing to me. And then come out here with all this mess and all these lies for somebody to just slash your throat. Now, the poor woman fake story, she talked about everybody on this side, and then she got dogged on the other side. So what you gonna do now? Ocean, you basically the same. You can't go to the other side, and it ain't too many channels you're gonna be able to go in on this side because you played with people. Go over there to chatting with Ms.V. Go over there to chatting with Ms.V. I only came out here in December. This is just June. You started plotting with that woman when I got my channel, and you faked it. You been in my chat. Salute, salute, salute. But I noticed you hadn't been in my channel in almost 2 months, Ocean. Y'all were really plotting and planning to take Miss V down. For what? How was it going to help you? You thought you were going to get my people to come over there with you? If they rocking with me, why would you think they would rock with people like you? Huh? No content, just sitting up there. And when I confronted you last night, what did you do, Ocean? Huh? You evaded my questions. Although Sweet Tea didn't read what I wrote, she summed it up in her words. I never asked him to apologize. She said, you need to or will you apologize to Miss V? And he said no. And then turned around in the same sentence. But I learned a lot from Ms. V. You learn that you ain't gonna mess with me. That's what you learn. I got you right where I want you. You and Roz and Fake Story. Next. I'm ready. And it's always people who ain't got nothing that's messing with you. Ain't no different than Lele and Latrice. A waste of money to shut her up. Ain't that nothing? But all you got to do, if you say you're a content creator, come out here with you some content. Other than people. And people who ain't bothered you. I asked him, I said, Ocean, what did I ever do to you for you to be coming after me? Evaded the question. Never answered yet. I'm going to pray for Ocean. I'm going to pray for Fake Story. That God assigned them another position somewhere else because YouTube ain't for them. No, baby. Hey, Miss Jackie Johnson. How you doing? Hey, Myra. Who is this? Linda. Hey, Linda. How you doing this morning? Larissa. Good morning. Happy Sunday, Ms. V. Checking in the building on this Sunday morning. Yeah, we're going to get on down the road in a little bit. I was just, I always try to get dressed and then I come to the car. I don't even know what choir robe we have to sing in because we didn't get an email. So I said, I live too far to come all the way back up here to get a choir robe when I'm already down that way. I got 3 choir ropes hanging up back there. I ain't coming back up here because if I come back up here, I ain't going back down there. That's just the way it is. Auntie Mimi say, it's the Lord's Day. May God bless us all. I'm going to watch on Facebook Live. Okay. The legend say, going to work, baby mama. I got kids to feed. Where's little big head gator? Little big head gator will be in at 11 something. But I'll be gone. So I won't see little baby gator. He been gone to Cali for 2 weeks. Ocean, you ain't know your son was in Cali? He'll come on tonight. Oh, Lord. This is Margaret. Hold on a minute. Let me see what she wants. Sorry, y'all. Church stuff. The keyboard player, my girlfriend Margaret, not gonna be able to go this evening. I don't know. But anyway, your baby will be back. Your baby will be here at like 11:50, I think, today. And I'll see him sometime tonight, Legend. Legend had to check in on his baby mama and Gator this morning. Yeah, Myra. I told you my baby dad is a good baby dad. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. The women ought to pick good baby daddies, you know. We adopted this baby, but he a good baby daddy. Yeah. I'll see him coming in here paying his child support and stuff. Sabrina, I was going to church, but couldn't sleep last night, and I'm just waking up. You might be on these streets too much, Sabrina. Watch the channels you go in, because a lot of these channels, and a lot of people have been coming into my chat saying that if they watch this stuff back to back, it's like you're so familiar with the content creator that you're following and what they're saying, it starts to get to you when they start coming for them. So you might have to take you a little break, you know. I don't know. I don't know if it's YouTube or not, but if it's YouTube, take a little break, you know. That's why I get away from it on the weekend as much as I can. Okay, look at Legend laughing at Myra. Okay, Sabrina is telling Legend good morning. Hey, Fanny, happy Sunday. On your way to church? Okay, Fanny. I peeped in on Miss America. Yeah, she played it last night. All of the tapes, okay? You look beautiful this morning. Thank you, Sabrina. Love the white. On first Sundays, it's always white for the Lord's Supper. We go down there. Everybody in the church, unless you're visiting, got on white. Sweet Peaches, good morning. Happy Sunday. Beautiful Ms.V. Thank you. Hey, Deborah Silver, good morning. Good morning to you. Ocean is the flunky of this sector. Ocean is the slowest. I figured that out. A legend. He's slow. The lady he was up with at 3 o'clock in the morning. I started trying to make sense of it, legend, and it doesn't make sense to me. This woman got a husband. Now, when I was with my husband, if I was up talking to another man at 3 o'clock in the morning, that wouldn't have went over well with either one of the three husbands. But they both have companions, and I guess it's okay with the wife of Ocean and the husband of her. I don't get it. It's over my head. Hey, Lala, how you doing? Legend Baby Gator still on vacation. He on that plane now, Myra. He on his way home. Hey, Kelly, how you doing? Wow, says Myra. Tay-Ray, where you been? I ain't seen you in a good long country while, babe. Hope everything has been all right with you. Okay, I got to call out Living Purpose at Altar Prayer, Holistic. And what's the other lady's name, y'all, that I need to call her name out? I can remember that she was going to have surgery, but I can't remember her name. Help me, okay? The one person I seen don't scrub their page is Treese. She never scrubs her page. She don't have no reason to. It's her life. She's putting her story out there, and it's not about anybody else. And even if she come for somebody, she hadn't been bothering nobody. She really doesn't bother anybody. They bother her. And it's all in behind the almighty dollar. Like I said, if she had never let them know what she made that first year, which was that $1 million, nobody would have been coming for her. That set it off right there. And to me, a very smart person would realize you don't get to $1 million cutting another person down. I ain't seen it out here yet on Facebook or YouTube. You might make a little more than you ordinarily would make, but you're going to become stagnated at some point, and that's where Callie is. Like I say, she should be well up there around 100,000 if she could attract enough people to want to listen to what she's saying. But if you stop and you really listen to her, you're not going to follow her because you can catch her in too many lies. I mean, I watched that little old, I guess, episode is what I'm going to call it, of Feeding the Hungry. It was so unorganized. It was not, again, what she says. She says one thing and she does another. Just like she was going to set up an account. She was going to get a board. And she was going to, have another person on the account. None of that stuff happened. And we ain't seen no bank receipts. Okay, this time around, for the food, she said that she was going to go through McDonald's. That's what she said. She ain't went nowhere near McDonald's. Then somebody in the chat told her, no, Roz, order the sandwiches. But it amazes me how people follow her. Because do you not have as much sense as she has? Or are you as slow as she is? Now, why would you take the homeless sandwiches? They eat that all the time. What they don't get is a good hot meal. Then you rolled them sandwiches around in that car all day long in that hot trunk. That is processed lunch meat. Don't nobody care about the bread being soggy because hopefully you put the lettuce and the tomatoes and the onions in separate plastic bags, okay? And the pickles. Hopefully. You should have watched me down at the church when we had the box lunches, okay? For the program. We made up the sandwiches. We wrapped the sandwiches, okay? I personally put the pickles in one plastic bag, tomatoes in one plastic bag, because everybody don't eat pickles. Everybody don't eat tomatoes. Some people may not want lettuce, but if you put it all in there together with them pickles, everything gonna taste like a pickle. Mm-hmm. Then why would you go to Berkeley? You trying to show a ritzy area where your daughter went to school and you go in front of a Chipotle. They should have locked you up. That's what they should have done. Because you in front of their business giving away free food to people who were not homeless. The food was supposed to be for the homeless, home girl. We served food in Baltimore 10 years in a park every third Saturday. In the winter, we had a clothing drive. We had shoes and coats. That's what you need in the winter when you live in Baltimore if you homeless and you need a blanket. I went to the airport. I told y'all this. And I asked the airport manager, all of those blankets coming off the plane, they don't get clean. They get trashed. And they buy all new blankets every time the plane is ready to take off again. So I was bringing home the blankets and washing them and drying them and folding them and taking them to the park on the table. It was more blankets with BWI Airport, all the airlines flying in there, wrapped around them people, but at least they weren't cold. I told them take 2 or 3 if you need to, because that was an eye-opener for me. Coming from the South, I had never seen that many homeless people. We don't have homeless people like that in Houston. And they definitely not going to be in the downtown area. Nowhere here. They don't even go in the downtown area because they know the police going to move them back out. They are under bridges in tents. They got a little tent city. Veronica was talking about it the day I went to the Worthing with her. And you know where to find them. You don't leave home with the food in the car and don't know where you're going. That should have been Google. They should have called the homeless shelter. They would have known that it was closed. It was just, and then she says, I'm 50 years old and you ain't never fed the homeless. But then you want us to believe that you keep money in your purse and you give it to homeless people all the time. Your story doesn't gel at all. But for those who want to believe all of that craziness and think you did a fine job, no, that was not a good job, because somebody probably got sick off the sandwiches. Yeah. They rode in that car too long. And thank God for your grandchildren, because they did the work. You didn't even interact with those people. And I'm going to tell you something else. Chances of you having any money in them bags, slim to none. You have not been around homeless people. And that's obvious. Because if you had money in that bag, that first person that went back into that camp where they were and opened that bag would have saw that money on the top. And word on the street would have, baby, they'd have been running out there to get that sandwich with that money. But no money in that bag. No, ma'am. Tell that to somebody who want to believe it. Because I don't. Myra say it's sad. Hey, Dokie, good morning. How you doing? Hey, stay in my lane. Hey, sugar, where you been? You at home looking? Okay. Well, come on in the building. Ms.V, you don't bother nobody. For what? These people are not in my circle. I done told y'all that over and over and over. I don't run with those kind of people. Now, I do have people on YouTube that I talk to, but they are not people who come out here bragging. They're not people who come out here thinking that they're beautiful. They're not people who think that they live in a rented home and it's the finest home in the world. I don't deal with those kind of people, braggadocious. Like I said, easy come, easy go. And I really don't see nothing to be bragging on. You need to try to brag on your health is good. Thank you, Jesus. Ain't nothing hurting this morning, okay? And with all those health issues, you're going to come out here bragging about material stuff? And y'all, I don't know if y'all looked at Miss America, but Holistic was really, really hurt by that woman because she had really helped that woman. And that's always the case. It's the people you help that hurt you the most out here on these social media platforms. Go look at Miss America's live and see what Holistic got up there and said. She had bought stuff for this woman and sent it to her. And this woman talked about her. There's some sick people out here. I ain't lying. Hey, Susie Q, how you doing? Hey, Sandra Duncan. Sandra, did you ever send me the city where you live? I went and looked for it. I didn't see it. That's what's holding up your egg. Okay? But good morning to you. Okay. Was it you? Yeah, you and Miss Stovall. I need her correct address. I didn't see it. I'm so sick of these eggs I could throw up. I ain't lying. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing this morning? Kelly, what's up? What's up? Thank you for the roses. I'm about to get ready for wishing myself. I'm praying for everybody. Ooh, thank you. Did y'all ever tell me what the other lady's name was that was going to have the amputation done? Hey, Dokie, looking good for Jesus this morning. Yes, indeed. I look my best. That's the way I was trained. My mom always said if you can look good everywhere else you going, you ought to look good for him when you go up in the house of the Lord. Thank you, stay in my lane. I appreciate that. Hey, Savvy, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you for the roses and the hearts. I appreciate y'all. Brenda Rogerson, good morning. Okay, let's get on down here. Hey, Diva, you up early this morning. And everyone in the chat. Diva, I saw your live. It was lit too. Y'all go over and watch Diva's live on yesterday. She did a good live. Blue True One, happy Sunday. You look lovely this morning. Enjoy. Thank you. Thank you. And I always, the people who come in my chat, I always just say a prayer for my chat that I thank God for the people I have over here. I get some people over here every now and then, but they weed themselves out. Have y'all noticed that? The ones that ain't right, they'll come in here and they'll be Ms.V, 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 and then like I said, I'm a comment reader. So I see them in other channels. And I see them in channels that I don't go in. And when I get to that name, I just speak to them and keep going. And all of a sudden, I don't see them no more. And then I look and I see, they left because they're unsubscribed. And I'm like I care. I don't get paid on how many people following me. Get paid on views. How many people actually look at the video? Okay. And most people knows it from the left and the right. So they coming on here to see what you're talking about. So you're going to get the views. Hey, Michelle, how you doing this morning? Happy Sunday to you, Michelle. Let me start up, y'all. Probably got to take this down because, turn the air conditioner off. That's what I'm going to do. Because it'll be blowing. Linda Mack is the other lady. Okay, Linda Mack, Holistic, and what I'm going to do is write it down. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, it's Linda Mack, Holistic, And now I forgot the other lady's name. Uh, what did I say her name was? I called her name the first time. Tay Ray, she's slow, yeah, pretty damn slow. I could never follow nobody that has not shown me anything in life. Mm-mm. And then she screwed up yesterday with Jew Banger. Wait till he see that his car is on that live yesterday. When she came in the house, we saw his car, the blue car in the driveway. She told him, he told her not to put his car out there. Remember she said that? But we saw it. License plate? No. Baby. And then him and they got into it yesterday. So now we see how her children were raised, and we see why the police was called so many times. Because she told him something about the mail. And I couldn't really understand what he was saying, but I know he was not a happy camper. And he said something, and then Day and him kind of had some eye contact and some words. And them two there would get into it. And that's what makes me believe that these kids, even though they supposedly have different fathers, it's more to it than that. She can call DJ delusional if she want to, but it's something wrong now. It's a lot of people have kids with different fathers, but they not fighting up in the house, and they're not battling up in the house. And who was outside with them grandchildren yesterday? Day Day is in there reading comments for her. She's sitting on the sofa, and the kids running in and out. And all of them are small kids, especially them twins. They only 3. But she the best grandmama. Ain't no way my 3-year-olds would have been outside. So I guess the big one's supposed to watch the little ones, and they playing too. I got to get this other lady's name too. Kelly said Callie doesn't just react, she overreacts. Slander talks about T's kids. She watches T's every day. It's pathetic. She does. She watches her every move. If I did not like somebody, like it's obvious she does not like that woman, I'm not watching them. These 2 people who came for me, I have unsubscribed. I have blocked them. I have also put up there do not recommend, so they do not come up on my timeline. And my moderators are told today if either one of them come into my chat under a different name either. I don't care. Block them. Okay? And Myra, you did a great job the other day when we had all those trolls coming in. Good morning, Asia. How you doing? And good morning to all in the chat. Happy Sunday. Blessed day, everyone. Asia. We appreciate that. Tay Ray say pig will go, not go. Wait a minute. Pig will go, not go far in her channel. She done. She washed up. Just like the OG. He went to 13,000. And he still got 13,000 up there. But he got maybe 10 little women in his chat. And they so scared of him. It's like, can I ask you a question? Huh? Can I? He paying your bills? And then all of these people over there, none of them said to Roz. Well, I take that back, because I did see a couple of them telling her where to go, okay, in the chat. But they wasn't reading the chat. They was trying to find where to go. You go where the homeless are. That you say they was only a couple of miles from you. You didn't know that? You say they was at Antioch, which was a couple of miles away. You mean to tell me these people living right up under you and you don't know it? You go to work every day, don't you? You say you do. You live right there. Huh? And you done drove all over 3 cities and brought 6 lunches back, and you fed the homeless. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. And then you trying to get that food to them grandchildren. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You know that food had been sitting out too long. Dokie, what are you saying? I'm sick thinking about that meat in the heat. Yeah. That meat was all evening long. And you going to give it to them people. And then it's a lot of them other people, if they get sick, they going to know where that food came from. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, she did not interact with those people. She didn't find out anything. Is it anything the next time we come? Because it ain't going to be no next time. This was all for show. When you go and you feed people who don't even, look at how many people told her, no thank you, no thank you, because they wasn't homeless. Blind leading blind. And that's literally true. Both of them blind, and they leading each other. How you say that? When, what? They act like they little friends, like little kindergartners. It's just sad, people. And why is they so infatuated with Bryson? If you got a man, why are you talking about another man that ain't your man? They make no sense to me whatsoever. Who is this? I can't see your name, baby. Thank you so very much. You're welcome. I can't see your name now. Hey, Denise. Grand rising to you. Thank you for the roses. Yeah, Ms.V. I sent my address 2 times. Who is this, Sandra? So I got to go way back to find it now. Okay. I find time sometime. Living purpose. That's it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I didn't need your whole. Did I need your whole address? Yeah. Cassandra, I'm tracking yours. I needed your whole address. Okay. I'll go back and look for it. It's going to be in spam. Back, I guess, at the beginning of the week when I asked for it. And then this other one down here, Miss Stovall, I don't have a city for her. I couldn't find no city for her. And I asked her to send it to me. Okay, in the know with Glow, he told her to stop showing off. Oh, is that what he said? Oh, wow. Well, he said when he first came out here, he wasn't into that mess with his sisters and his mama. That's what he said. Sure did. In the know with Glow is speaking to Gisty. Yes, indeed. I have to always stop, look at it, and think. I got it. Linda Mack, good morning. Okay. Blinded is signaling. They all are signaling to me. It's just like, what are y'all doing? Why? Huh? They do too much. I ain't lying. They do too much. It's just like, I told y'all when I first came out here about my mother having head surgery when I was a young girl. I was 5. I turned 6 that February when she had the head surgery. And so I didn't get a chance to play a lot as a kid. I had to grow up fast. Being the only girl in the house and having a mother that had had brain surgery, I ain't have time to play. So you think I'm going to play with you at 69? No, I'm not. You think I'm going to come out here and cuss you out at 69? No, I'm not. I'm not going to hell for you. No, that's not me. I ain't mad at nobody who do it, and I ain't talking about nobody who do it. That's your thing. That ain't just ain't my thing. Okay? No. No, you ain't gonna have me down here repenting all week long for cussing you out. You ain't worth cussing out. You don't do nothing for me. You don't pay no bills for me. So why in the world would I be out there cussing y'all out? I ain't gonna be able to do it. Go find somebody else to play with. Because like I said, I ain't play as a child. Damn sure ain't gonna play with you now. And I don't need you in my life. I thought I told you I had enough people in my life not to worry about you feel that's thrown off. And I sure don't want no slow people in my life. They don't follow directions. They don't know what to say. They don't know when to say it. They don't know who to say it to. And they come out here and they just embarrass the black race. That's not my life. I'm not about that. I just keep my mouth shut. If I didn't know what to say or who to say it to or what to say, because it's to the point where it's just ignorant now. Okay, you showing You're uneducated, you're not very intelligent, and you're not acting like a 50-year-old. You're not acting like a 60-year-old. You know, I even listen to Ask Granny over there trying to roast Miss Carver, and I'm saying to myself, now you know you too old. Because you know Miss Carver gonna cuss you out when she get tired of you. But I guess she feels like it's running her views since she got the Raw Squad over there with her. Now, I don't know. But that would be so embarrassing to me if I was one of her 7 sons. That's very embarrassing. I couldn't do my child like that. No. Ain't no way. But this woman here don't have no problems doing it. Okay. Uh, to Gisty, did you ever make it back home, baby? In the Nova Glow, Ms.V, she was scared she wouldn't take her eyes off of him. And did you see that woman? Now, see, they've been saying that Cali was leaking out here. I saw it for myself yesterday. That eye was leaking all day long. It looked like it was a big old bump or boil or something on her eye. I don't know. It didn't look right to me. And then on top of that, she can't close her mouth now. Her mouth will not close. Something is wrong. And she has gotten so big. Since that morning, DJ told her to get up and go walking. And obviously, she didn't see what DJ said. DJ told her she would leave her platform if she took her to Allegra's grave yesterday. Now, if she really wanted to get rid of DJ, yesterday was the day for her to do it. See, it's a lot of stuff gonna come out. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I do not believe that this woman will be out there in 2024. Because it's not gonna take a whole year for all this stuff to come out. It's not. No way. It's too much coming out too fast. It's just a matter of time. And when it's going to be a bombshell. Y'all think Miss America dropped the bombshell? They can call DJ delusional all she wants to. That's what they want y'all to think, that she's crazy. But when somebody's bringing it in black and white, that ain't crazy. That's somebody lying and been lying. And that's why she want to gone so bad. I mean, intelligent people can read it. But slow people, follow along. But it's going to be embarrassing to her, the squad, the circle, all them people that's following. Yeah. And they slowly getting away from now. She got some diehards that's going to stay over there with her. But the ones that's seeing through this stuff, they leaving. They coming into other channels with different handles and everything else. They over here with me. They everywhere. Yep. And yesterday, she didn't have hardly nobody on there with her. I was like, It'd be so easy just to get some content versus just getting out there dogging people for no reason and just lying. It's the lies for me. When you don't know what to say, you just make up whatever you think a person want to hear. And that's going to go too far. Because you're going to say something about somebody and it's going to be all over but the crying. And you know you need this money. Or you wouldn't be out here doing what you're doing. But she is the type of person, she doesn't believe anybody. And she's going to do what she wants to do. No matter what the squad tell her. And a lot of them people be telling her things over there that are in her best interest. Just like, don't make the sandwiches, Roz. And then she's so tired. But see, she thought she was going to save money. Either they were right about some food stamps were involved in that, because she didn't use no $800 for those sandwiches. Maybe $200 for the bread, the meat, the lettuce, tomatoes, the onion, the pickles, The chips and the drinks, maybe 200 with food as high as it is. Didn't put no money in them bags. Like I said, I've been around homeless people. They have codes. That first person that would have went back up in there and opened that bag and saw that money, everybody would have come running up out of there. For money and food. I don't know why she's obsessed with life and get caught in her lies. Oh, they sound good when she first say them. Until you stop and you think about it. You got to really listen to her, because she'll lie within the next sentence. Because the money was 10, it was 6, it was 5. I believe none. Okay? Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something else going to happen too. Just like these people broke away from Coco, and they done broke away from Ocean. Ocean probably can't go to nobody's page now but Sweet Tea. Because he done messed up on everybody else's page. On both sides. And it wasn't about lying. It was about him being messy like a woman. He too messy for a man. Men don't do that. Men don't go around worrying and talking like a woman about the stuff he was talking about, even with me. Why are you so messed up behind me supporting Coco 2 years ago? You mean to tell me that's all the content you got? You got to come back? And I'm confused. And talk about that? What is it to talk about? And why me? I keep saying there's 44,999 more people that supported him. But Roz made the big deal because she wanted me out from over there. That's what the big deal was. That was the lies to get me out from over there, because they were all in the enterprise together. You see, you got to listen to DJ. She's telling you some stuff. We all know that Allergic was in the enterprise. We know Nikki Relax was in there. We know Lele and Coco was in there. And that's that behind the scene money. Because if y'all go back and y'all listen to the stuff Coco was saying, at one time he told y'all he had $17,000 in a shoebox. Now, who keeps $17,000 in a shoebox? And why? Okay? I listen to everything and decipher for myself. I don't just believe these people when they come out there and say stuff. I said long time ago, when he came after Chrissy and I talked on the phone, and I told her that day I was done. That was long before he came for Teresa's children. I had been gone. But Ocean want to say I sit over there and let him talk about Teresa's children. Another lie. See? When you don't know what you're talking about, why would he scrub the pages, Ocean? Just like you're going to end up scrubbing yours. Slow. Yes, indeed. You probably wouldn't be having them anxiety attacks if you leave people alone. Go in that house and take care of your wife and your daughter and come out here and do what you used to do. Make videos. Your videos even sloppy now. You just get up there, half of the picture, you in half of the picture you're not. You come on at times in the morning when you should be asleep. You smoking blunts and your mind is already messed up, but you're going to come out here and smoke a blunt too while you on live. I can't with these people. I can't. You can't treat them nice. He couldn't tell you nothing I've ever done to him. She couldn't tell you nothing I've ever done to her. Coco couldn't tell you nothing I've ever done to them. They want you to go back and forth with them, but they don't listen, because I told them I'm not no damn back and forth person. I'm not going back and forth with you. I don't have to. You ain't nobody to go back and forth with. I don't have to prove nothing to you. Who are you? You don't have what I have. Why I'm going back and forth with you? to run your views up. Better get it out the mud. That's all I can say. And that's all that was wrong with Fake Story. She couldn't get to 1,000. So she's using all of these people and talking about all of the content creators like that was going to get her there. Ocean, you doing basically the same thing. Yep. And like I said, Sweet Tea trying to protect you. She put it on members only after I questioned you in her live. Yep. She did that for you. So you got one friend left over here. You better hold on to her. But obviously Sweet Tea didn't listen to what he said about her when he was over there with Fake Story. But he done been with a lot of people over here. He started off with one-man band, running over there trying to tell Coco he wasn't a man. All of a sudden they fell out. He was with Miss India. The $800 started with Treese. And Treese said, I'm not giving you nothing. He got mad. She never signed no contract with you for you to get $800. You didn't ever tell that part. Ms.V know a lot. She just come out here, she keep her mouth closed until one of them come after me. And when one of them come after me, I tell their story. They trying to tell mine. Yeah. He never said that Ms.V gave him content. He never said when he used my videos when I first, before I ever became a content creator, I wasn't making no money. So it was okay. But now, I am a content creator. So I research my stuff, or I know what I'm talking about to my audience about me and my life, which you can't tell that because you don't know that. And then you're going to use my video and make money off of it and call me a sugar mama. I'm going to tell you how ignorant it is. Instead of apologizing and letting it go. Oh, no, I'm not apologizing. I said, okay. You don't have to, because I never asked you to. She asked you to. What I was asking you, you didn't answer. Just like Fake Story didn't. Then you turn around and say, oh, I learned a lot from Ms.V. Boy, are you bipolar or what's wrong with you? Something ain't wrapped tight up there, okay, for you to even say that. I can't with these people. I'm not in the field. But a lot of them need to go lay it down. I promise. Strap them down, Byron. Strap them down. You're not on your job. Yep. I done told you to get some help. Because there's quite a few of them out here. Yes, indeed. Quite a few of them. That need to go lay it down. And if they don't lay it down soon, it might be too late. Yep. And they destroying other people's lives. Just like he having them anxiety attacks. There's other people in them chats suffering with a lot of stuff too. Look at the people over here. If I hadn't got to connect with the people over here and find out who was in my chat, it's a lot of people going through a lot of changes out here, mentally and physically, that's out here on YouTube. I want to know my chat. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what they want to talk about. Y'all are telling me some of the things you want to talk about. Because I asked, well, what do y'all want to talk about? What topic do y'all want to talk about? This is not all about me. If you build a community, you build a community around the people who live in the community. It makes sense. You get out here every day talking about the same thing. Eventually people will leave you. That's going to get boring too. Tree steady making money. Tree steady going on with her life. And you think that you're going to sit up there forever and talk about her and let it make you money? Ain't nobody that stupid. It's just like a TV show. You're going to change the channel after a while. You got to be smart out here on these streets. You got to be diverse out here on these streets. You don't turn on you. Just like you turn on people, they gonna turn on you. And it don't take no mastermind to figure that out. Y'all, I think it's gonna rain today. This is not a very pretty Sunday. And Ms.V trusts to have on heels today. The knees hadn't been hurting, so there I go. I bought some new ones. They are lower. They're not as high as I normally wear. And it feels good. I hadn't put this shoe on since I bought it, 2 weeks ago. And then this morning I put it on. I think it's the weight loss too. I'm back in my normal size, because I don't know if y'all have noticed, but when you gain weight, your feet shoe size is different. It might be a little wider, and your shoes be a little too tight, or you might even change shoe sizes. But losing the weight, I'm back in I used to wear 7.5 medium or 8 medium. When I picked up the weight, I went to 8 medium, because the 7.5 was too tight on my foot, too short. I'm almost there, y'all. I didn't flip y'all around this morning. Y'all have seen the same thing over and over and over. Yeah. Now I got to put the car in the shop for maintenance. Happy Sunday, New York Styles. How you doing? Homestyle Holistic. Oh, it just moved on me. I know how it feels to be lied on, especially by someone you help. It's what I would have done too. I've learned so much from you. I'm in stage 3 kidney failure. See what I'm saying? Right there. That's another person. I didn't know that until this morning. And Holistic is out here with a very positive channel, trying to help our race of people. We're the ones that's always suffering with blood pressure, a genetic disorder, you might as well call it. I didn't come down with blood pressure problems until I was about 50, 52, somewhere like that. And then all of a sudden, there it is. But both parents suffered from high blood pressure. I thought I was going to make the great escape, but it didn't. But I'm careful of all that salt. I don't fool with that white salt at all. And if I taste something, I can taste the salt. I don't want it. No. I ain't be able to do it. So, let's see. I'm almost there, and then I can read y'all's comments. And I'm on time. I don't want to back out. I want to pull forward. Hold on, y'all. Let me get in my parking. I'm going to park here today, because I'm going to leave my car and ride with somebody else. Okay. Let me wander down. Okay, let me back up here. What in the world? Did everybody hit the doorbell? No. 60-some people up in here and didn't hit the doorbell. Y'all, I thought y'all loved me. Y'all ain't right. Okay. Homestyle say, I am sorry about my behavior, but she just bold-faced lied to Miss America about me, and I don't listen to the whole conversation on Friday. She just contacted me about weeks ago. Who you talking about, Homestyle? Bold-faced lying on you, because all these people, that is another thing I don't like, because they're dragging subscribers off into these content people's mess and calling out mods and everything. These people ain't got nothing to do with your mess. Leave folks alone. Thank you to Gisty. I appreciate that. Okay. Good morning. Is that Holistic? Yes. Okay. To tell the truth, is in the building. Ocean needs to take his medication. Is that's what's wrong with him? To tell the truth, something needs to happen because he's unwired. He it's like I say. One moment he's talking about me, and then the next moment he's saying, "But I learned so much from Ms.V." I'm like, that don't go together, baby. What's wrong with you? Who is this? Astro Gami? Good morning, baby. I haven't seen you over here before, but welcome. Denise, that's straight facts about the food and money. Those people would have been, yeah, running. Sure would have. I've been around too many homeless people. Like I said, we fed the homeless every third Saturday when I lived in Baltimore for 10 years. And the way we did the clothes drive is we hung, it was a big tree out there, and we used the bottom of it, and we had a sign up there. And we had the men's shoes in one tree and the women's shoes in another tree, and we tied them up or we hung them on the tree by the sides. And they just went to the tree and got the shoes off the tree. They came to the table, they got the blankets. I brought them from the airport, and then they came through the line, and we had the serving, what do you call them? Like at restaurants, what they serve you out of there with the burners up underneath there. Oh, I can't think this morning. And they went down the line and they got a hot meal. And a lot of them sit out in the park on the benches and ate. Others got their blanket that I had given them, and they sit down on the blanket. If it was, in the spring, fall of the year, not in the winter. In the winter, they got 2 or 3 blankets and they got their food and they moved on to, warmer shelter. AVU is 100. It's sad what people go through on YouTube unnecessarily. And this stuff just started getting bad last year. Last year is when it started really, really getting bad. Before, it was just Callie out here just running up and down the street, running up into chats and being Billy Badass. Now, she packing guns. Why do you need to pack a gun? Because you bother people. If I'm not bothering nobody, I don't need no gun. Okay? Like I say, if a stray bullet happen to hit, your gun ain't gonna do you no good. Your son had a gun. He ain't here. So what that ought to tell you, Callie, guns don't always save you. Let's see, who is this? Holistic. I agree with you. Go get the help you need and stop taking your anger out on other people. I'm having a hard time seeing this, y'all. I don't know if my phone going out or what. New York Style is back in the building. Happy Sunday to you, New York Style. Holistic, I know how. Okay, I read that. Okay, he probably ran out of his meds on the rear. Him is coming out, Lord help. Well, he better get back on him because he's throwed. He doesn't even make a sentence now that makes sense. He talks just like she talked. I was wondering if they was on the same thing or they both ran out of medication. I don't know. Larissa, yes, Ms.V, your shoe size does change. The more weight you gain, been wearing a 9 many years, now a 10. Yeah, mine has gone down now. And so I think I'm back into the 7.5 because I got a little room up at the toe, but that's good because they pointed toe. Okay. Happy Sunday, Tracy Jones. Blessings to you. Underdo management, what you talking about? I'll be praying for you. Thank you, Homestyle, if it's okay with you. Okay, you're going to be praying for Homestyle. Okay, I appreciate that, new management. No, Ms.V, I was talking to her list. Oh, okay. Woo, baby, I thought not another one. Thank God. Okay, because the list is going to be fine. Like I'm going to tell her just like I used to tell Shonda Thoughts. You cannot let these people get your blood pressure all up and roused because it works on your kidneys. You got to keep it stable. Ignore them. Just concentrate on you. That's all I can tell you right now. Because what they saying and doing, I know you had to let it out what you had done for her, but now that you've let that go, and we all know who you are out here, and we all are pulling for you, and we're all in your corner and praying for you, don't you worry about it. You go on to your channel and do your thing. That's all I'm going to tell you. Okay? Under new management, I was diagnosed 5 years ago with lifestyle changes and education. My condition remains constant. God is good. Yes, indeed. Hey, Natalie, how you doing? I'm going to speak to everybody, and then I got to get out of here, y'all. Okay. Is this Natalina? Good morning. How are you? Raising Orion. I went to your channel yesterday. Raising Orion, I guess you got my message. And it's something we can talk about over here on Chatting with Ms.V also. And put those videos out there, Raising Orion. You'll be surprised. It's a lot of videos I put out. I didn't know how they were going to do. And some of them pulled the most views. I had no clue when I first came on whether I should do the thing with Slim Thug or not do the thing with Slim Thug. It brought me a lot of views, okay? I went to my sister's house and talked about her doorbell and got 3.4K so far about telling her about the crazy doorbell she got. So you just never know. Put them out there. And they don't go away, so people will constantly look at them. I'm coming up on views from videos that's been 3 months ago. I done hit in the thousands now where I only had maybe 200 or 300 views on them. So just put them out there. That's how you learn what people like and what people don't like. But y'all, I have to get out of here. Hey, hanging out and get inside. But I love y'all, and I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good Sunday, and I will talk to y'all probably tomorrow. It's very doubtful I'm going to come on tonight because I'm going to be tired after a long day down here. Let me let my window up. Okay? So much love to you. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday.